What is up? What is up? What is up, YouTube? We are back. Today we got some Locksmith, K-Slave Freestyle. I'm from Cali. I know who Locksmith is. Someone suggested this. So I know who Locksmith is. Somehow I forgot about him. But when you talk about rappers, Locksmith can rap. So let's check this out.
The honor when Locksmith comes in this building. And I'm gonna let y'all see right now who's who. Let's do it.
And this video is 11 minutes long. I hope he's not rapping for 11 minutes straight, but from what it looks like, he is rapping for 11 minutes straight. Let's see what we can do about it.
Drop that beat, Torch. Drop the beat.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He went there?
Yeah. Look. Check it out. Look. No big homie, no corporation. No diss, only my motivation. I notice most of them go with waves in. I go against the current I currently feel engaged in. Raised in a city, civility's disability. Disumbilical cord is the discontent for humility. Silly rapper, you privileged, lying who you pretend to be. I disconnect from your witherspoon like Ryan Phillippe. Philip is web browser with lead showers and minstrels. Nocturnal journals of unnurtured potential. Essential tools when exploiting the black youth. Multiracial pickaninnies, they pick as a substitute. Suck the truth from the culture, leave you a hollow shell. Fuck an album, algorithms with ad agency sale. 2004 placement, 500 in your statement from a
Well, I've always known Locksmith could rap, but God, man. This is what I love about hip hop is the rappers who can do this kind of stuff are the rappers that I really enjoy myself. Like, I personally listen to these kind of rappers. So, like, I mean, you look at the channel, you don't see, I'm not saying that they can't do this, but they don't. So, like, you don't see the mainstream rappers really on the channel because I don't really listen to them like that. So I feel like it would be kind of wrong of me to go and make videos when I don't really even like fuck with them like that in my personal time.
Playlist. That type of math is not adjacent. We chasing after the dreams that we only appear to know. Birds never change feathers, they weather but clearly don't. You want advice? Well, here's a quote. A bitch nigga's a bitch nigga right now or 10 years ago.
Facts.
Karma don't expire in pride, a popular opinion. I'm rising above the minions, my eyes have reluctant vision. I look away from your negative trenches. Niggas smile in real life but act petty in mentions. This is Dred Scott, nappy dreadlock, skullduggery, bipedal.
Well, I've seen that so many times. Like, people will act tough and talk shit on the internet. Like, they'll talk shit in comment sections and stuff, and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that. They'll get them Twitter fingers going. But like, I've had it happen to me where people talk shit, see me in person, they, oh, what's up, man? It's like,
Mechanics and fire discovery. This is 1934 Detroit master Farad. This is slave owners teaching slaves master is God. This is Malcolm bowing in Mecca drinking from Zamzam. Machiavellian hellions hailing our own plan. The neighborhood does not condone false prophets roam. Mr. Rogers, the Roger Stone, watching drones fly over religious schools and comb. Back home, we all clones. We follow what they presume. We cater what they consume in costume. Get some money and hop out your cocoon like a coon. I assume you got the memo, assembled to be affected. Young niggas feel disconnect, old niggas feel disrespected. This affects the nervous system, essentially kills us all. Pushing poetic poison, fictional fentanyl. Heard a bunch of y'all rapping, fronting like dawn captains, throwing money around and stunting in y'all caption. Said he was set to kill, really just false acting. You call it a record deal, I call it Uncle Tom's cabin. Bragging and fucking thoughts, gas cause you must have bought 500,000 views and half of them Russian bots. Half of the buzz you got, stolen from his connections. The other half, controlling people's perception. Deception is like infection, it's lying beneath the skin. I'm trying to keep a...
I'm definitely gonna have to check out some of Locksmith's new music. I'm sure he's dropped some new videos or something since the last time I've checked them out. But we definitely gonna check them out.
The virus is steeped in sin. Set a flame to the game and murder you post fire. I hate that nigga, but I admire his ghostwriter. I'm the sole proprietor, prime my way in the system. Criticize my game plan, but ask later for assistance. Persistent, but you did judge. If you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. But I'm sick of pretend love. I'm sick of the fake industry puppets tangling strings, dangling dreams, dangerous theme.
Now, see, someone left a comment. I did a reaction to the Kid Cudi Eminem song. Someone left a comment saying, it's bad for business on YouTube to say something's trash. And I didn't really want to address it in the video, but that's the exact reason why I don't. What he just said, like, I can't do the fake. I can't say, yeah, I like this song just so I can get views. That's not me. And I think it would be disrespectful. Like, if you really like rock with an artist like that, you need to tell them when their music is trash so they can produce better. Like, that's the only way you're gonna get better music. Because if you don't, I mean, if you really a fan, you should care enough to be like, yo, that was garbage. What are you doing? That was garbage. And as an artist, they should take that. Like, okay, my fans ain't rocking with it. Let me do better.
Person, you're disappointed. I'm pointing out the flaws in the pecking order. Respect's in order. Expect a quarter of success when they suppress was brought up. I saw him, Lord, what we seek is the peak. Whack niggas from 2010 we now see as elite. A mirage. I know it sounds quite odd.
That's crazy. Because that's facts. People who were trash in 2010 are now good somehow. Like, when they're not good, but people perceive them as better than they are.
But Lil Xan makes Gucci Man sound like Nas. Lean with it, rock with it. I just spit it how Pac did it. The bay is in my blood, but I'm not a blood, so stop with it. I'm a lyricist. This is not a gimmick. I remember nights, empty stomachs, and nothing but knots in it. Please don't compare me to.
I'm so glad someone like Locksmith, who is a elite tier rapper, said something like that. Lil Xan makes Gucci Man sound like Nas. That is facts, and we all know Gucci Man nowhere near Nas, but people are so trash now that they make trash rappers sound better.
The other rappers you rock with, yeah, he's got a flow, but he's sorta iffy with content. Me, there's no if, whys, or maybes. I would teach a class, smash your bitch, and then baptize your baby. Maybe you deserve to be weeded out. And please don't blame it on the trees and claim later you was weeded out. I'm weaving in and out the flow like a seamstress. You reap what you sow, and I thread the needle, extinguish out the spark that you've been burning for clout, dispersing your spout, and every word you slur from your mouth. As far as bars, I've been serving them out. I deserve an amount of respect. Fuck you and your burner account. You see, the people in your circle are the first ones to hurt you. They feed your insecurities and downplay your virtues, but I'm virtually unstoppable, stomping over your obstacles. Your optical receptors are intercepted with lots to prove. I'm the truth, I'm the fact of religion. I'm the reason niggas crumble up they raps when they listen. I'm the reason niggas humble up they act when he's mentioned. When they meet me in person and purposely practice submission. The fact that he's missing is just due to circumstance and bad timing combined in purpose of perfect stance. Assertive serpents that circle around my sermons glance. Minute I smell they venom, circumvent to a certain task. I smirk and laugh at you out.
Why can't rappers just rap like this? Why? Like, I know it's hard, but like, if you want to be a rapper, this is what you need to strive to be. This is your goal right here. If you are looking to be a rapper, you need to learn how to rap like this.
Who you cursing at? Your outcomes coming out worse and you worse at rap. I used to clap for these niggas, now I reverse the stats. Every album out, I was counted out and emerged from that. Concepts, metaphors, lyrics, production. I master my position, addition out of reduction. They ask for my detention, essentially out of assumption. Cause I ain't begging no artist for nothing. I'm cuffing my scrotum sack in the coldest cat. I noticed that you overcompensate for your bogus tats. You know you act. You know you actually act out for attention, cause your music doesn't get it. Your whole image is scripted. If I cannot do it, it cannot be done. I made a test of DNA, that is not my son. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Not your hip hop homie or your industry brethren. My paragraphs are paragraphs, apparent math solutions that only my parents grasp. Took me past minutia, the past is nuisance. Every rap that I spat was a crack in the very fabric he's passing out to enact confusion. The actor use of morality to boost morale and lose morality, skews mortality and huge totality. Who's to blame for me toe tagging these rappers that you mystify? Justify whack but claiming it's a vibe. This is why we shouldn't dignify degenerate.
It's not a vibe, it's trash, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Stop saying that. People, it's not a vibe, it's trash. It's trash. If you have to justify a song by saying, oh, it's a vibe, no, that song is trash.
disingenuous lyrics that only serve or assist the lie. I found a sister in the system, essentially tried to attempt and pry open a small gap you had meant to hide. I found immense pleasure and gratification in grabbing what's sacred and staking my claim to you wince and cry. Since when did too much talent become an offensive crime? This confines the culture and that creates a big divide. Indivisible, inexplicable syllables, silhouettes of a civil threat leave the masses miserable. We maximize what is minuscule, then they pour wool over eyelids. I bid to extend the door. I do feed off instrumentals. The instruments you use are inadmissible in the midst of a windless spool. I pull away from normalcy, such an enormous hill to climb, so you incline to fail while I perform the feat. We complain about culture and what it was, but trolls don't create themselves, the public does. Media feeds into the fuckery just for buzz. Just because you buzzing doesn't excuse your destructive grudge. I was under the impression that pressing people for clout was the wrong type of message when messages were in drought. But I seen a lot of death, and especially from the south side of Richmond, where they sticking your tombstone in the ground. Young niggas wave guns and record labels benefit. They profit off the ignorance because they don't have to live in it. They provide the method to market it and distribute it. This exhibits a lack of responsibility, period. The period of following inferior practices is a larger conversation, and it's more than compensation, and it's more than just the dollars. There's a broader complication. If you don't respect the art, there's no more obligation. You can't expect the white-collar suburbanite to understand the urban plight. They just see the perks and hype.
Bro, this man is giving me a headache, like trying to catch every single bar, and like it's too much, bro. This dude is giving me a headache. Locksmith, you need to chill.
You see the antics and analytics as gimmicks, another reason to send niggas to prison while they surf and hike. There's a certain type of hell for you demons. When you see him in public, you publicly move and you meet him, but you need him to validate your actions. And this fake democracy is nothing more than a distraction. They gave us a black president to pacify us and lull us to sleep so the next one can wreak more havoc as they advocate for companies to keep dumping money into policies that profit off the meek. You weak-ass rappers, you speak-ass backwards, you leech off classics so you can eat and keep that status regardless of where you come from. I can peep those tactics, you appeal to dum-dums and the weak drug addicts. My poems are African bones sprinkled on the ocean floor. The transatlantic holocaust and the cost to endure. Slave vessels that's nestled beneath the wind while I reprimand you pawns using Franz Fanon's pen. Wretched of the earth, I reversed the Hermetic curse, but I learned a lot.
See, that's one reason why I never really, I don't listen to a lot of new rappers, is because a lot of them, they take old classics and like their whole career would blow up because they like redid an old classic, which to me, that's cheating. Like, you can't take a song that we already love and just remake it, put it out and blow up off of that. Like, that's cheating. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just weird.
From lot in regards to that Noah verse, but I'm so immersed in this perverse industry gambit that it's hard to get a grip when it cripple your understanding. Panic at the disco, dinner at Del Frisco's. The food is moving slow like San Luis Obispo. Rest in peace, Jerry. It's scary how niggas violate. Ain't satisfied until they ratify my pious state. God bless the web. Thoughts is acting wild. Get indicted off a like. Whack niggas is back in style, but I back it how? No backing down is your demeanor. How is it superficial if they serve you a subpoena? If you live by the gram, you die by the gram. Thought it was cute till you at odds with Uncle Sam, and you sabotage your life for the price of the raffle. Like that, you went from internet chatter to chattel. While I'm straddling the fence, insensitive or ingenious, I finesse phonetics and demean the king's English. I suppress the way that I really want to address them in the spirit of the culture. If you look a little closer, there's a deep-seated sense of contempt. You're not exempt. Turn up your nose and flows and beg to repent, but there's a lot of pent-up fear to end up here. I sense what's near. Your near side of you is askew. Thought it was cool, not to me, I'm a rebel. I can see how they meddle and matters, but me, I don't settle. Try to criticize me on the level. If you keep playing devil's advocate, then to me, you a devil. You derelicts are determined to be a barrier. We all wearing wires, just check your wireless carrier. I carry on tradition, conditioned to be an abbot. Back in Richmond, niggas carry Iron Man, Black Sabbath. Agatha Christie, you can miss me with the questions. Try to assist me, I would diss thee with inflection. Cause I ain't come this far to jump in his car, so he can take credit for driving me where I'm destined. Definition of grind through repetition and time. My deposition is epic and delicate by design, and a definite reminder why I stand in society. A reckless outcast, I outclass what they provided me. Surprisingly, I've been separated and branded. They brandish your understanding that's unmistakably candid, and a cancer to the culture, sort of poetic tumor. Rumor has it that they doing damage to the consumer.
888.
Jeez. God. All right, y'all. That was Locksmith with the K-Slave freestyle. Man, my head hurts. He said a lot, like a lot. I mean, he rapped for 11 minutes, but talking about industry rappers and how their image is basically what gets them record sales. People being trash, people using gimmicks to sell records, record labels pushing for gimmicks and pushing for violence in the community. And it's all truth. But yeah, ain't no, like, I wanted to stop something and break it down, but the video's too long and I didn't want to do that. But yeah, I just wanted to let him rap. But that's it for me, y'all. Leave a like, comment down below, suggest some more songs, subscribe, come back for some more.